Hi. I am doing an update tonight on things I've been using. And one of those things is the ever infamous Serovital I've been taking. And I've been doing this for, I don't know, it's like probably at least 2 weeks almost, because this is a 2-week supply, and then I have one more, making it a 4-week supply. So, you know, I was gonna do my honors right here in camera. See, this is kind of what I would do, is just pour it in there till you get up to a certain level, and then you drink it. And it doesn't have a bad taste. I mean, it's not like something you'll want to like just swig down the whole thing, but but it's not bad, you know. That's not a problem for me. But I'm thinking I'm going advanced next month, but I don't know. But I've been doing that. I almost am done with the first 2 weeks, and I think I can talk a little about it, and I'm going to talk about this. I have changed some of my dieting. It's not so great, and at one point I was doing it in the morning because I thought maybe that would help me sleep better. It didn't work. It was worse. So I went back tonight because that's what works best for me, and it helps me to sleep and to go back to sleep. So it does, I do think it does give a better quality of sleep too. I have obstructive sleep apnea, pretty severe. I had like 52 in like an hour or something like that, where I don't know, it's like an hour or a couple hours. I went to an actual clinic, a sleep clinic, and they put the test things on you, and I had to sleep. And the first time I didn't sleep, I don't think I slept at all. So it didn't get tested right. And then a couple years later, this was when I think I was at my worst weight and everything was really bad. And they said I really snored bad. And because I snore at night, if you didn't know. Yeah, it's not good. I've always snored since I was a little kid, and my brothers would get mad at me. They'd tell me to roll over on my side when I would snore. And well, obstructive sleep apnea, it disrupts your breathing and when you're sleeping, and my breathing goes really low. So I can get really low in my blood pressure and all of that. So it's pretty serious, and it can stop you from breathing in the middle of the night, and you can wake up gasping for air. I've had that multiple times, and I didn't relate it to my sleep apnea till recently. And then I was like, oh, okay. And I'm supposed to be on that stupid CPAP machine, because I asked if they could do the mask, and they said that I have too severe, it wouldn't work right for me. So they gave me that crappy ass big CPAP thing that I'm supposed to use. I don't use it. I don't like the thing. It makes it harder to even sleep. And I have a hard enough time getting to sleep as it is, without air going to my face. But they actually came in, and the woman put the mask on me that when I was there. Because I think it was the first hour or so they test you, and then if they feel you need a mask, then they'll come and put one on you. I think it must have been like an hour or something like that, and I had already stopped breathing like 52 times. So yeah, it's scary, you know. And I've had that since I was a kid. Plus, on top of sleep apnea, I have anemia, thalassemia minor. I have vasovagal, and that's where I was on this tilt table test, and they put me up, and they had put some adrenaline type stuff inside you, like almost like an athlete would. So you'd get the heart rate of an athlete type thing, and then they slowly bring you back down. Now, when I was raised up and down, I came near passing out. So, and my blood pressure was really high, I guess, or something. And that's why I was on atenolol for a while, like a little quarter tablet. But yeah, I had that, and had heart surgery. I didn't have the open heart like my mom. Our medical is advanced in that they just went up a vein in my leg and they clasped it. So I had my hole in my heart repaired because I had a heart murmur when I was a little. Well, everybody has a hole, but most people's closed, and mine didn't. And then it started opening more on its own, causing me to pass out multiple times when I was in my 20s. So my mid-20s, I got surgery. Yeah. And I had to see a heart specialist. So I've seen like heart specialists, I've seen blood specialists, I've seen obviously sleep specialists, colon or stomach specialists. So it's like I have a lot of issues, and so that's why health is so important to me. Just FYI. So that's why this is important, and at one point they were putting me on Depo, and that made me gain a lot of weight because it changed my eating habits again. And, it just does something to your body and your chemistry, and I never was the same since. So that was at my worst weight, and I started going on, I've been on so many diets. I've been on one with Dr. Bailey, taking his water weight pills. I didn't do that this last month. So that was changed, and that's probably why I gained a couple pounds, because I stopped taking it altogether. But it has helped me sleep better. I don't have as bad of waking up and not being able to go back to sleep. So that's one positive. I think it was making me be too hyper. And then I've been on those stupid HCG shots. I've been on that for weight loss. I've been on and for that you have to be under 1,000 calories. I think they say even around 800, or 500 to 800 calories a day, which is so low. It's unhealthy. But I've been on a lot of different over-the-counter supplements, and I've tried this and I've tried that. I'm on Thrive. It works. I'm a connoisseur of every little thing. I choose things here, choose things there. I'm gonna be doing the resolution 20 again, because that did help me in my not eating so much. Oh, and with this you also have to wait 2 hours after you take it. So I took it probably at the beginning of this time, so about, I'll say 12:15. So 2:15 I can eat after that. But that's what you basically do. And this has been actually nice for me. I don't think it's good for weight loss at this point. I do notice though that I think it is helping it's helping with getting a little bit thinner, but I don't think it's helping with overall weight loss. But I do notice that my body's it seems bigger to me. But I always would measure by the bones and anything on your clavicle. I was anorexic, so that's how I always used to do. And then I'd check my waist, the little bone on your hip bones. I would always do that. And that's how I felt if I was gaining or not. In my stomach, of course. But I didn't realize about bloating, so I think that played a part in it. But yeah, that's my weight loss journey so far. I don't think I'm losing weight. I do like it for my sleep. So I will continue it for that. And I'm going to do the advanced and see if that helps me. I also think it might be helping with my skin. My face seems a little more plump. And, it might be doing stuff with that. Maybe that's what it's working out first, and then it's going to help with the weight loss. I don't know how it does, but I'm going to give it the full four weeks and then tell you how I feel again. But so far, I do think it might be helping with this. I did stop Halo Beauty for this month because we were kind of tight. We just got our new car and everything, so I didn't do that as well. But I think my skin is actually very beautiful. If you notice, I don't like, my acne is so down, and it hasn't been this like nice in a while. And you know, I relate it also to the facial. I got a chemical peel, like I told you, at the last of the beginning of this month, and it hasn't even been a full like 28-day cycle yet. But I'm getting like, my skin is so much more beautiful and glowy and plump, and I also relate it to this. I did a lot of review searching, and you know, sometimes people say this is like the ultimate item, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe it'll work for me. And then there's those items that people boast about, and they're freaking real. And this is one of them, ladies. This is so gold. This is really helping the texture of my skin and the acne part. And I'm hopeful to get that cream back that I had to sadly give up because we had to pay our insurance. So I had to give up my thing from SK2. But I'm hopeful to get it back next month because it's going to help my skin be like luminous. And this is what I've been working on to really beautify my skin, so that when I go get in New York, they don't have to do much, you know, and it will be so like perfect. But yeah, I've been really seeing results. Like, I'll show you. Maybe I'll even bring it up. Don't be scared. Still got little spots, but overall, I'm actually very impressed. Like, I rarely have it be so clear. And those little things, like, I think can be concealed with concealer and stuff like that. But, you know, I'll have a whole another month or so because I'm not doing it until now mid-April, my birthday month. And right pretty much on my birthday. My birthday's April 17, y'all. I'll be 37. And I'm going to be in New York doing my headshots. And a really great thing that I got that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have them do my wardrobe for me. I'm so excited. Like, you pay a little some extra and everything, and they'll take care of everything. And you get, like, they will help, like, put all the items together for you. So that's another thing I don't have to worry about. I just have to get a couple items that I have to bring with me. But it's like, this is like one of those biggest, like, even more than what I went with Brian McConkey. I think these people are like even next step level higher. Like, I'm so excited. And I know they're going to be beautiful. And I'm going to be in a bikini. And I already, well, I got one, but I'm thinking of getting something different because that one's kind of not for me. I'm wanting she wants me to get a black one anyways, so I'm thinking of getting this one from Abercrombie and Finch, and it's it's like a crochet shell. If it fits my boobs, I'll be surprised. But yeah, I may get my hair done by Sarah, and right on my birthday, I'm gonna be so happy. And my whole dreams are gonna come true. And this is it, you know. This is where it's going. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to talk about that's kind of been my euphoria lately is The Good Doctor. OMG. That is such a freaking good TV series. Like, I watch Hulu now. I'm a Hulu girl. I don't know where I've been the last certain amount of time since it's been on, but I stopped Netflix and I'm Hulu. Because it had, well, it first inspired me because it has my show that I like to watch, which is Good Trouble, with it's the continuation on Foster's, and I realized you can see it episodes like live on that. So I started that, and then I started searching other things because you start searching around. I watch my romantic girly movies and stuff like that, or tearjerker ones and cry. Yeah, I'm sad. I'm a sorry person, but it's just a fun thing to really get in and see what's all out there that maybe I could be a part of. At first I really wanted to be in Orange is the New Black, but this is their last like year, so I doubt that's going to happen. But maybe MMG can get me into like Good Trouble or The Good Doctor, and I could meet the kid that plays on Bates Motel. That would be so freaking sweet. I know he's young, but it's Hollywood. Anything goes. He ain't underage at least, but it's like it's funny, but I think I could actually pull off some young people. So I have a very young look to me still, and I'm small. I'm very petite. I'm only 5'1", and now I'm 117 pounds, but I'm hopeful to get back down to 110 before I go and get my headshots. It's only, 7 pounds. I can lose that in a month and a half. So if I can at least be 110, yeah, and have my abs, I'm going to get some It Works body wraps for my tummy tum. And I'm going to use the Tarte teeth whitening pen and everything. Yeah. And there's this one product I really want to try, but I don't know because it's like way expensive. But it's like this moisturizer, and it's supposed to be really, really good for like helping your skin. But I don't know if I can justify it. I'm doing all this other stuff. Like there's so many stuff you guys have no idea what I've been having to do just to get to where I want to be, so that I'm like noticed. But the thing is they go and buy all the clothes. So that's one less thing. And I'll look like $1 million. And she's been really, really inspiring and helpful and working with me. So she is for real. And this is freaking for real. And if I'm not an actress, I'll at least be a model. So I might be on a billboard someday, y'all. This mug. I know, it's scary. It's true. But I hope that you're having a good weekend as I am, and you're staying safe and loved and just simply beautiful. Because I am. Bye.